the Japanese International Cooperation Agency and the United Nations Far East Institution for their supervising for this fruitful and very important training program. As you see, the topic is very important, is alternative penalties and position of the Libyan Penal Code on them. As you see, due to the importance of the topic in modern criminal justice policy, which came due to the shortcoming that in traditional criminal justice policy, which is really focuses merely on the corporal punishment that inflicted pain on the offenders, perpetrators of crimes, which was intended to take revenge on these perpetrators. And also actually the experience of countries have proven the failure of this traditional policy, as these penalties don't prevent perpetrators from repeating or reoffending their crimes again. And also this, the traditional criminal justice policy adds in a burden on the monetary budget for the country, which is due to the allocation of huge sums of money in order to build more prisoners and also to pay money for the residence of the perpetrators inside these prisons. And also because of the accession of perpetrators of minor crimes with the perpetrators of serious crimes such as murder, rape, and drug smuggling. This is also a result to, as gangs are usually formed inside the prisons, which is led by the serious criminals inside these prisons. Besides that, the failure also to accept these perpetrators after finishing their sentences and leaving the crime, the failure to accept them by their societies. This is lead them or drive them to reoffend crimes again. Moreover, society will not benefit from traditional policy, does not benefit from this at all, which is based, this policy which was on corporal punishment. Also the overcrowding of the prisoners led the countries to build more prisoners and pay money for the building of these prisoners and for the residence of the perpetrators inside these prisons. Then most of the countries moved to the new criminal justice policy, which has adopted a set of measures related to the rehabilitation the offender, not punishing him just for the punishment itself. This new policy has adopted an alternative punishment policy to short-term imprisonment, which will contribute to reintegration and rehabilitation of the offenders, and of course will prevent them from repeating their crimes again.